I'm stuck in my ways, it's my DNA. My shot be dripping in raw, man. You drop this flame, get out of the way. She give me that limit for Bombay. You know that we lit on the runway. You know that we lit on the runway. I'm dealing with pain, these seasonal games. I gotta go up on my last stand. I'm stuck in my ways, it's my DNA. My shot be dripping in raw, man. Drop this flame, get out of the way. She give me that limit for Bombay. You know that we lit on the runway. You know that we lit on the runway. Iced out, well you know I'm stunned. Talk tough, niggas know you were done. 10 toes, nigga, why would I front? Ski Jones, but he do what he want. No cap, had to switch up the front. Bad vibe, got me doing the dust. Switch sides, not a soul that I trust. Lazy rebel, oh you know that it's us.
No cap, had to switch up the font, he said. He said he ain't lying to y'all motherfuckers. I'm not like the rest of y'all. Y'all writing in, what is it called, Italica? I'm writing Windings.
More like Roman times.
Roman numerals. Times New Roman, you meant to say.
The italic. Oh man, I don't know. I can't remember.
I write in something called like this. It's called like the Carrera, or I think it starts with an A, and it like there's a font out there. If I saw it, I know what it is. But there's a font out there. Say you gotta write a 2-page paper. You switch it to this font. It turns for somehow it turns 1.5 pages to 2. And like, I forgot what font it was. Well, that was Dimitri Yates. What's the song called?
Levels off of Roses.
It's called Levels on his new Roses project.
On Spotify and the other. That's where I got it from.
On the streaming sites.
On streaming sites. You were talking about when you were talking about that. I remember I used to do that during the computer lab times in elementary school. In elementary school was because you know we had to go through proxy websites.
Yeah, man, I remember some of those. I don't remember what they were now.
To play some online, play some online games, anything fun. I remember one was it was Radical Racers. You remember playing Radical Racers?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You had to either race the lap so you can destroy all the other cars. Oh,
yeah, I remember.
Oh man.
Most time I picked up.
And I was talking about this now because I see the memes be coming around. It's like it's the Lisa from Simpson. She's on a computer and someone the wife Marge holds by the shoulder and is like, you're on the website in school, and she's like, all right, I need you to go home and log off for me. I used to hate that shit, man. I remember one time because like the Radical Racers, it was like kind of like it's kind of like a game to where it's like levels and shit. I remember I was like at almost to the last level.
Oh yeah.
I was almost at the last level. The teacher touched my shoulders like, all right, hey there, Robert, you need to go on, just close that, log off that computer for me now. I'm like, what? Come on, man.
They sat there and watched you log out?
They had to. Yeah, they would just sit there and watch you, and you'd be like, all right, I got you, teach.
And you wait for him to walk away.
And he leaned back like this. Look on your shoulder, you're still there to teach, come on! You're always sweating me! Get off. But what's going on there, everybody? This is another edition of the Two Peeps in the podcast with, sponsored by Bud Light, Superbowl Sunday. Doodly doo, that's what the phrase is?
It was diddly doo?
Diddly doo.
Do the doo? No, that's Mountain Dew. Dilly dilly! Dilly dilly!
I used to hate that phrase because everybody was saying that.
Son, everything I felt, I was at ECU when that shit came out.
Dilly dilly, guys, dilly dilly.
You'd be at the bar, dilly dilly, and of course people would be like, dilly dilly! We're like, dilly dilly!
What are you drinking? I'm drinking Bud Light. Dilly dilly, we're drinking Bush.
They'd be like, dilly dilly.
Dude.
No, they'd be like, dilly dilly. You got Susan showing her titties in the back. You got Jeff jumping off ladders.
The dilly do, that's when you got the Mice Hard in the background.
No, the dilly do is when somebody behind you going like this. The Mike's Hard is somewhere always around when the dilly do is going around.
And here we are once again at it again, another weekend edition. Today is Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. Before we start, who do you think's gonna win?
Think of it, Chiefs.
Chiefs, I think Chiefs 27. I already tweeted 27-17.
Let me say the score. Chiefs, Niners. No, it's too low of a scoring game.
Too low of a score.
I'm going 42-38.
42-38. 42-38.
Yep.
Okay.
Got a high scoring Super Bowl.
Okay. I like what you did there. Okay, so like I said, Sunday, the weekend went by. Anything went on with your weekend? I just chilled all weekend.
I went out to Wake Forest area. We went to this little brewery called the White Bar, White Steam, White Fish, White something. I don't remember what it was. White, it wasn't White Power. I made sure of that.
Okay, good.
But White Stream, man, I don't know. It was a brewery. You can just look up White Brewery. No, don't look up White Brewery. Just look up. It's like White something. I don't know. It's in Wake Forest though. right beside. Look up Tonic's Bar. I feel like that's a way easier name to find. Tonic's Bar in Wake Forest is right beside there. Because we were going to go to Tonic's Bar. There's a live band. But thank God she was tired and wanted to
I hate live bands.
go. I'm saying, she I love blah, 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 blah,
I hate-
blah, blah.
I
You
hate
can
live-
feel the music.
I hate live bands at the bar, man, because I go to a bar to conversate with friends. How the heck?
Yeah.
Like one time we went to the that shit at the lake. Oh, not the Point, but the other one, the Water View, whatever it was. The Water View, I think it's called. We went there, ate dinner with a group of friends, and the band was right behind us. So someone across the table has been talking to me for like the past 2 minutes. I didn't know. Because the band's playing some shitty ass version of Journey in the background. That's what pissed me off the most. Was they're playing some shitty ass version of Journey. Let me tell you something here, live band folks. If you're gonna play some Journey, don't be playing that basic ass.
That mediocre.
Don't that basic ass. Don't Stop Believing, man. You want to shred it down, man. You throw some Love and Touch of Squeezing up there. You making me weak. Ooh, you play some Who's Crying Now. Dun 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 dun. Faithfully will take that, but y'all do play that basically. And Open Arms will take that basically because you play that. But man, you play that Wheels in the Sky keeps on turning. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's my rant off that. But go back to your little white people brewery.
No, it's not a white people brewery. We
Oh!
already said that.
Oh.
We already said it wasn't a white people brewery. But there were some Indians in there, so it wasn't all white.
Beige brewery.
Was there one black person there? I don't think so.
Diversity's not good there. I mean,
But there's Indians.
you're not gonna have a good diversity when you already got a place called Start with White.
Yeah, you're right.
What was the scenery there? Was the
You walk in, you see the tanks where there's a bar to your right, a bunch of tables to the left. We luckily got there, and there was one table available, and we took it, and we held that table 2 hours. We left, and somebody immediately took our table. People just waiting for tables. It's like probably maybe 20 tables there,
20?
and there was always full.
I thought you were saying outside. You said something about some $1 tap out crap.
Oh man, yeah, no, we left there. We left the brewery to go eat at this place called Over the Water, or View of the Water, Waterfalls, Over the Falls, Over the Falls.
Over the Falls. Don't
That's
forget
what
some waterfalls.
That's what it was. It was called Over the Falls in Wake Forest. If you look that up, look for the brewery, it's right beside it. Man, and anyway, so I walked past the menu, and I'm like, oh, $1 for a draft. So they said 45 minute wait for our table. Jada's outside on the phone talking. I walk up, checking out they said $1 draft. I'm just taking a quick lap around to see what the draft is. Didn't see nothing that really cool. I saw Red Oak. It was like import. It was not import, but locally brewed beer.
This was locally brewed by.
Yeah.
I locally brewed this by in my bathtub.
Yeah, my uncle did this one yesterday. I promise you it's pretty fucking fresh.
You can really taste the hops though.
Yeah. You're welcome. I think my grandma bathed in this yesterday.
By the sweet nectar of her crystallized of a sweat on the top of the bathtub. That's what steams into it. You got that. You had this. You know that tang you got in that drink? Yeah, that's her sweat.
From the clitoris. Ugh. That's nasty grandma juice. Alright, so $1 off. It literally said $1 off. It said $1 for tab. It said $1 tab. I mean $1 for draft. And then so I ordered a draft, and the beers ended up being $4.50. Ordered 2 Red Oaks.
So what's going on?
Yeah, so I was just like, okay.
Did you call the manager?
No. I was like, I'll let this one
Did you
slide.
put your wig on?
I just got paid. So
No, fuck that shit. You drinking some nasty ass Red Oak.
It caught me off guard. Not that bad. Not that bad, but I definitely would have preferred. I was like,
To me, those type of beers just filled me up, man. Because they got so much shit in it, man. I remember when we went to Denver. One of our buddies got graham cracker, snob shit, graham cracker, whatever.
Well, I see why he got full. He's drinking food.
Man, that thing just came out like looking like black. It looked like a Guinness. It looked like a Guinness, but it was mixed with something else. I didn't taste no graham cracker. I was very disappointed.
But so $4.50 for each beer. Already $10 before I order food. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
you know
tell
what I
me
mean?
about it. I mean, how big was the drink? Like it was like a 32 ounce.
Just a regular cup.
So $4 for a beer.
Yeah, $4 for a beer, regular cup. So I'm like, so we get to the table and our waitress comes and she was like, hey, you want anything to drink? I said, hey, y'all got any special today? Act like I didn't see the menu. Act like I didn't see the $1 off or $1 draft. So she anyway, she was like, "Oh, if you look really closely, right below it, it says dollar off. It's a little joke we do around here." Oh, funny joke. Your joke cost me $7.
That, in a sense, that's false advertising.
No, it's not, because it does say. On the way out, I will look. It does say $1. It's the one is very bold as fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
And I've already been drinking at the brewery.
Yeah.
Just got done do dooba dooba dooba. You know?
Snorting some cocaine in the back room. Yeah.
That's
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I've done the jabba dabba do myself.
Okay. I said dabba dooba dooba dooba.
No, that means you were doing that Meryl.
Oh, you were sucking some dude's dick in the bathroom?
He's smoking dicks in the back room,
Smoking
bro.
dicks. No, but alright, so I just got done shooting heroin. And
Yeah, that's how shot go with.
And some got, but anyway, so the $1 is very bold. Like they got it all colored in $1. Right below it, off in a really thin. $1 off for draft beer. So that means that beer originally is $5.50. By the way, I thought $4.50 was too much for that.
That's a shot. That's a shot of whiskey right there.
Yeah, no, that's what I told her. I was like, yeah, if I known this was gonna be $4.50, we would have just took shots or something.
Yeah.
Like that's what I told her, and she was like, damn, but at least we get to sip on this. Not the point.
Yeah.
They're winning if that's the point.
Yeah, I'm not punching the third right now.
Whose side are you on? If you're on their side, you can start working and get me a drink.
I hate that you're correct right now because you're stating the obvious, but it's pissing me off even more. And the fact that you're a woman of all things,
Yeah.
gosh darn it.
Gosh darn it, man! I don't need no woman being right around me. All right, man. But yeah, so that's just it. I just thought it was crazy that beer is $5.50 over the falls. Don't drink their beer. Well, you can drink it if you want, but just be prepared.
So we have a new decoration here. Shout out to the 24 legend, Kobe Bryant.
As known as Mamba.
Yeah.
As known as Black Jesus.
Of course, that shit happened last week. Well, not shit, but you know what I mean. But we ain't gonna talk about too crazy. But I ain't gonna talk about the crazy conspiracy theories that has been talked about. So this is someone's telling me this. I keep on forgetting to look at it. Someone's telling me this dude that basically has like he told me 3 of them, but I forgot the other one. But basically, one he was basically saying that he was murdered. He was murdered by NBA because he's trying to start an overseas league that the NBA knows that what anime characters like that? Oh, that's Pants dude off of My Hero.
No, I was going with like Sasuke or something.
Mr. Genius. No, Sasuke ain't like that. That bitch ain't like that. But anyway,
No, Mr. What's the teacher's name? Sensei Nakamura. What's his name? Oh, Sensei.
Hitachi.
Is that his name? The guy who teaches him. Kakashi.
Kakashi, yeah. Anyway, that's not him whatsoever. Yeah, so they're saying he was gonna start a league overseas, but NBA knew it was gonna be bigger than NBA, so they offed him. And then there was this pharmaceutical company that I guess has something that deals with the name Mamba, that he's been fighting with the name for like years, and they offed him. So there's always some crazy conspiracy theories going on around that. I think they're out there far left. I think it's just a freak accident at the end of the day.
But here's my thing. Of course, freak accident. But here's some things I do want you to know, though. Supposedly, that helicopter was not ready to be in the sky, supposedly.
Oh, do you know that Kylie Jenner, she takes that helicopter ride too?
I know, I saw her tweet that. She's like, you separate out this thing. That's not
What do you make about you bitch?
I know that makes it even when I'm named. I think she lied or something, or maybe she used to way long time ago. You know what I mean? There's a hole right here. We gotta fix that hole.
I'll fix it.
But yeah. So this is true. But supposedly that helicopter wasn't legal to be in the sky at that time because like something wasn't right with the something. It failed a test. It felt like a safety test. It's probably something small, but you know what I mean. But anyways, and also that was the only helicopter in the sky that day, supposedly, because the weather was too bad. Like everybody else grounded their helicopter because they knew they can't drive through it. That was the only helicopter out that night. That's just more facts to the story. I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah, man. But the Kobe shit, crazy that he died. I really thought Kobe was gonna be 80 years old. We see him at games every once in a while. You know, his daughter would go to the NBA. Like she was bad. Like I mean, good bad, but. I was actually seeing videos of her daughter play, and before this happened, I was I could tell you, oh, she's gonna be. I mean, I told everybody when she died, like, oh, she was like the real good one, the real good one. But the the best basketball player in the group.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's a crazy shit, man. But the only thing, I mean, of course we don't know them. Of course we don't know them at all. But just knowing shit, you know, watching basketball. I mean, Kobe is honestly the reason why I started watching basketball. I was watching basketball now and then with Dad when he used to watch the games, but I wasn't into it until I saw a Lakers game with Kobe.
Kind of, sort of, man. I mean, there was nobody like. I mean, of course. I mean, I just don't know who. I mean, he had Shaq too, but like you said, I remember I told a story a lot. Not really, but I thought about it a lot. Me and you used to sit there and watch him fucking play late till 1:30 in the morning, 11 o'clock. We used to fucking go hype. I remember. I specifically remember like at least 2 or 3 buzzer beaters. One over Dwayne Wade. I forgot what game. I think it was just a regular season game. But yeah, so he just hit that buzzer beater. He hit 3 on the top of the key against Dwayne Wade, and I was like, and I remember that game. I think I don't want to call it the year because I might be completely wrong, but we were definitely in 10th. Had to be 10th, 11th, yeah, 9th through 11th grade. But no, I just remember a lot of his fucking buzzer beaters. It was just fucking wild. What's sad though is, man, you kind of just like think about it. Like obviously we don't know Kobe, but you feel sad for the people around him.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
people.
yeah.
It's kind of like real people too. Like when people close to you too, you kind of feel bad for the daughter or the son or the, you know what I mean.
I mean, in a sense, that's like that. It's 9 different, you know, 9 different people. I think it was like maybe like 6, 7 different households. Like got shot. Like
More than that. That's just just immediate family.
That's immediate.
You know what I mean?
I think others too.
And think about it, Kyrie Irving. I think the reason why he's so distraught. Did you see his little speech about what he did after one of his games? The reporter asked, "Hey, do you mind if we talk about Kobe?" She said it before the interview started, but obviously the camera's still on. And she was like, "Hey, you mind if we talk about Kobe?" He said, "Of course, yeah, I think I'm ready." And so she asked him another question to get him, you know, like, "Hey, we're not talking about that's not an immediate question. That's just." But he asked him, "Hey, what about the game?" And all of a sudden, she switched it over to Kobe. Kyrie Irving was crying about it. But supposedly Kyrie Irving was at the Black Mamba camp like 2 weeks ago, practicing with those girls. So he met the girls too, and he knew Kobe. So he was always at Mamba's camp because that's he hung out with what's his name a lot. But he knew the girls that were the other girls that were in the crash and stuff like that. And a lot of people were talking shit about him taking these off days. Like, bro, even Carmelo. I think days after, I think his first game against the Lakers, he didn't want to play.
He didn't play Friday.
He didn't play Friday either, so he took 2 games off. I mean, yeah, Melo went against that dude. Who knows? But he knows what his relationship was with him. But oh yeah. But have you seen LeBron's tattoo of Kobe? You Twitter that real quick. Put LeBron Kobe tattoo or whatever. But it's not a good one. You would have thought that somebody has as much money as LeBron. I think if I was getting a Kobe tat, it'd be better than that.
Yeah.
Look how cheap that. I'm not gonna say cheap because it probably. I mean, it looks cheap. Let me show it to the camera real quick. Like don't know, dog. Like it just looks cheap to me, bro. Look at that. I mean, look at the numbers and I don't know, just blotchy. I mean, I would have got a better tattoo. That's all I'm saying. If I had all that money, anyways, bro.
So, what we're looking at right now? Probably like on like 10, 15.
It's like 20. Yeah, we do
Alright, so no.
Are we done with Kobe?
Yeah, I think so. Ain't too much crazy to talk about. We ain't know that.
I mean, you ain't got any games, you remember?
No, I ain't trying to get into all that.
Oh, okay.
There's 2. So there's some shit going on. I don't know if you've been looking through the stratosphere. What's going on here in Virginia? So basically, there's 2 things, big things going on. Of course, you know they got the laws trying to take the guns away, and then they possibly got laws that's going to be decriminalizing marijuana. The first one will start with the gun laws. So, so I seen some last week. Yeah, a lot of people on Facebook were posting up about some Maryland man got killed in for a red flag law, and every caption was like,
First, explain what the red flag law is, if you can.
I didn't even
Well,
look
you
it
can
up.
show. Here's what it is, though. Suppose my understanding of it,
Say you looked it up.
No, I've been knew about this before the story started.
Okay.
I heard about this way before I got famous. The story.
There's a gun control law that permits police or family members to petition a state court order to temporarily remove the firearms from a person who may be endangered or others to themselves. So
a person can make a call, like your neighbor can make a call and be like, "Hey, he's acting kind of crazy, take his gun," and they take your gun away for 1-2 months, or it could be that's the sketchy part about it. It doesn't tell you when they give the gun back. It just tells you that they will hold the gun.
Probably got to do like some fucking mental stuff.
Yeah, but who's doing the test? They are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just up to them when they give you the gun back.
Yeah.
So
But that's what happened. So Maryland, 2 police officers come to the dude's home. I forgot the dude's first name, but it was Willis. And they basically executed a protective order on the guy, which a protective order is like basically someone who's mentally unable to interact with the people around the environments, and like it comes into an issue to the people in the household. So they basically have a protective order to go out for them, basically remove them from the household, get the help they need and whatnot. So already boom bam. So you should already know the dude ain't right in the head. So then they executed the red flag law shit too. So they answer the door. When 2 cops answer the door, the dude already got the handgun.
I know, he sees that there's cops.
He already has the handgun in his hand, so which already gives you the illusion that he knows that the person in the household called him. The call to come in. So one of the cops come in, try
Wait,
to...
so somebody in his own household called?
Well, that's what people are thinking. But just
See
let
that?
me finish what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
I'll get on to all the details. But, so one cop tries to get it. He shoots the gun, but don't hit the cop. I don't know what he hits. Stop it! And then the other one ends up shooting him dead. So what the police are saying that is anonymous tip. They don't know who gave the tip, but there were people in the household, which maybe what makes you think that someone in the household maybe called the cops. And of course now the person's dead, so might be waiting on. Of course they ain't gonna say shit about it. But people on Facebook, they're going on about, oh, here it is, it's already starting, y'all, here it is, man.
Oh, I'ma get on.
I'm getting this shit up. What people need to understand is, like, this is the whole reason why, I'm not, of course, I'm gonna say, I ain't no gun-toting dude like, yo, fuck that shit, give me my AR-15, let me fucking in my bazooka and all that, man, fuck that. Like, of course, if you always need protection, what's the best protection to have is a fucking handgun than anything else to have. So, of course, I don't want the guns being taken away from somebody, because, that's what the Second Amendment is all about. Second Amendment is all about you having protection of arms from basically from yourself, from others, and from the military, so you can form your militia to go against that military. That's why we had the law and plan. But
that's the whole reason. I think that's why we came over to stay away from a tirade government.
Yes.
They're slowly trying to pass laws to become a tirade government.
And yes, but then what people understand is this is why the whole gun shit's in the first gun shit how it is in the first place, because people with mental issues are having guns that shouldn't be having guns.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right. You can't say he wasn't not mentally stable, because what fucking person is going to open the door with 2 cops at the door, let alone 2 cops at the door, but with a door with a handgun already in his hand, ready to say, oh yeah, I got no stars right now, I'm gonna get me some.
I don't know, man. He definitely opened the door and saw cops. I'm saying mentally. It's just so. Do you think it should just be like a judgment call on the salesman? But if that's the case.
Well,
they always make the judgment call, but of course,
they do background checks.
They do background checks, but like, what if this is your first? That's not you haven't. You kind of kept it cool for a long time. And you just lost your cool.
They're making money.
But so I'm saying, like, but I think to sell guns. Maybe to sell guns, you need like a social degree in some sorts. You know what I mean? Obviously, it might be hard to do, but there's a lot of people who got that degree and got no jobs. You know what I mean? Like, and some people who got that degree would like to keep guns away from people.
Stop!
No, that's so much, you can't do it because somebody might go there and never sell guns.
And at the end of the day, this war on guns is going to be like war on drugs. There's going to be a lot of wasted money, a lot of wasted effort for no reason.
Yeah, because they definitely wasted police resources, and now somebody's dead. Going out to check. Maybe they didn't wait. Who knows what would happen if the police did not show up? It could just be a regular Tuesday. Oh, Dad's at it again.
Yeah, Dad's drinking his whiskey, got the pistol in hand,
maybe nothing happened.
Let him watch Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. I was gonna say like Walker, Texas Ranger or something like that. You said what city? What state?
Maryland.
Maryland. I was going country, but let him watch his the Bandigo show.
Sex in the City.
Sex in the City.
I don't know.
All right. Well, yeah, maybe he needs more sex in his city.
But alright, so that's it for that one. So for the other one is decriminalizing marijuana here in Virginia, which we always been advocating. That's always a good thing. Decriminalize it. You can keep your shops. Keep your shops. I don't want your fucking sales tax of that shit coming this way. I don't want to fucking be driving around with just a gram and have to worry about shit.
Yeah, but they gotta put the shops up to how much they won't make money on.
But I looked it up, man. In 2018, you know how many arrests?
Did they have like the biggest arrest in 2019 or whatever?
2018.
18?
You want to know how many people? Just in Virginia alone, 29,000.
See, I wonder they did that because they knew that this was coming.
29,000. And now, and 51% is under 24.
What, do they have the ethnicity?
No, they didn't have all that, which is probably, you know.
Oh no, so that's what I wanted to see, but I didn't want to say it.
Predominantly more minority than anything else.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah.
It's always bullshit. The war on drugs shows that it's about racism. If you don't believe me, look at statistics. I promise you, white people do the same drugs everybody else does.
Yes, sir.
But they're the lowest arresting class. So it's, what was that?
I had a booger.
But it's just wild. I don't know.
That's I tweeted that too. I didn't cut you off, but like what I'm gonna start doing now, people like I don't know. So I mean, my weight gain is like fucking like jumping the hill. One week I look good, one week I won't. So people's gonna ask me like, hey, how you gonna lose weight? Take it out of this.
Hey, the way the gang slang's going out, these people might think you're trying to kill somebody.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, really? Yeah, that's the gang talk. Kill this dude.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
So it's like if I move my right hand or is it my left hand?
It's either one. It's like say a dude walks.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit with what they were doing like a bunch of the teachers at the school.
Yeah, so say like a dude walks like Fred walks to the room. You don't like Fred. Fred walks in like it's kind of like saying oh he stinks. You know what I'm saying? But but we gonna kill him. That's what. Like Fred walks to the room. You like wipe his nose.
See, you do that shit. Someone kills him. Like why'd you kill him? I was just saying he stinks. Oh, you went like this. I thought you went like this.
I had a runny nose. What? No, bro. Now he's dead because I had a runny nose. This is awkward.
That's one thing always tripped me out in high school too. Is like whenever you leave the bathtub, you go get some tissues. You know, you have some tissues in your nose when your nose you drink. People always thought it was blood. Your nose bleeding. Like no, what the fuck?
Well, I remember we went to the school at the time where when people did catch nosebleed, for some reason people caught them once a day. Like in one of my classes, somebody caught them.
There was once time every time third period math class, this dude always had nosebleed.
I was like, how are you doing this? I never even heard of it.
No, I already knew why he was doing it, but it was like.
Why was he doing it?
You know.
Was he sniffing glue?
I don't know, my man. He was sniffing something. He said, "Oh goddamn, day is coming out."
Jesus Christ, no man. No, this dude definitely was not doing that. Whatever you was doing, and
my nose is fucking me now.
He didn't do none of that.
I was doing it. Now you doing it.
Yeah, my nose is fucking me. It sneezes. It sneezes, not itches, man. But, I mean, yeah, he just had a nosebleed once a day. And I'm like, what are you doing? You thinking hard? Like, what's going on?
And then trigonometry. I was so used to numbers, I can't worry about letters and this shit.
Yeah, man, I'm like, hey, Antoine, she just asked you what page you're on. She didn't...
One thing I hated was I always had to be called for someone to read.
I didn't mind.
I have a speech impediment, though.
Oh, yeah, true. That's what I was going to say. There's always that one dude in class. I don't want to say his name. And, you hear me? And everybody always wanted to call on this dude. I would always get pissed, like, bro, we're gonna be here forever.
We gotta go to recess.
Yeah, man.
We always had that one dude, I forgot his name. We always had that one dude in elementary school. We picked him last because so he can read fast. I mean, he was like, and the teacher was like, I think we did that from like we did it second all the way to fifth grade. That teacher wanted to take it. And she's like, no, you gotta read a little slow. I didn't know what you even said. Like, fuck that, teach. I'm trying to throw a dodgeball right now.
I was so passive reader or whatever. My professor would call on me when she wants to wrap it up.
Professor? Oh, look at you.
Oh, sorry. My teacher.
Look at you.
My teacher was calling me to wrap it up. The teacher was like, oh, you can stop right there, you know who. And, alright, Aaron.
Hey, go on, get it done, Aaron.
I mean, there's always that one kid.
Hey.
Here comes me. Wow thing! walking into the room.
To catch a read.
Yeah. Stretching my eyeballs. You make my heart sad. Looking around, doing really fast stuff like. That's what I was doing.
Fucking get high fives to the crowd. Everybody's getting hype as shit.
We can do everything.
Doing the waves.
Grooving. Smashing bottles on the way in, reading. And then Miss Piggy said this. Like, dang, he could have fucking read and said he had the long ass entrance. I should have called on somebody else. No, back to him. Back to the stuttering kid.
What was that on Division 3 when you got brought the radio win? Was a song called Get Some?
I don't know. That's
Get Some!
God, if you never seen, Division 3 is such a very underrated. Probably took $10,000 to make.
Oh, probably less than that.
Woo! No, that
Get Some!
What did Get Some stand for?
Get every time so others may. Every time. He'll lay in the background. Yeah, get some.
Division 3 is a movie. It's about a Division III college, and this professor, he's a drunk, drug addict, homosexual maybe?
No,
I don't know.
No, it's Danny Dick.
It's Andy Dick, yeah, but fucking man, he it's a funny, it's a great football movie. It's worth the look.
There's others that want to play. There's others that There's others that want to play to win, and there's others that play football. That would be a slogan in the movie. But I think I'm almost done with my beer, so we're gonna take a little beer break.
Take a little beer break. BBs, baby.
We'll chill this motherfucker real quick.
That was 30. Be the what? Oh yeah. Alright, we're back. Are you ready?
Doopy doopy.
Doobie.
We're back. 1 second, please. I quench my thirst. This is like my first beer in like 3 months. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This is your second one, like.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like my first like time drinking beer like in the past 3 months.
Good.
Sucks. Told myself I'm trying to get better. Get back in the drinking game.
Nice.
Probably not as bad as I once was. Like, you know, walking around the function with a handle of Fireball.
With your head.
Yeah.
With your shirt wrapped around your head.
Yeah, but people, I mean, I hate when people used to joke me about that, but people have to understand, I sweat when I drink, especially drink whiskey.
Profusely,
yes. And I need a headband. So if I have a white beater on or a white tee underneath, I will put it around my head. I ain't gonna go as far as walking around shirtless.
We knew a guy who would do that.
Yeah, I mean a douche, in a sense. But let's talk about this little news. Back in the day, when we first started this podcast, we used to try to figure out some crazy news that happened throughout the week, maybe.
Yeah.
So we found one. We found one, folks.
Hey.
Basically, summary of this man is a man who was arrested for smoking marijuana while in court for marijuana charge. So this man got arrested for a charge of marijuana, and the man just said, "You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna light this bad boy up and go and get it started." So this is a report from CNN.
Did you watch the video?
I did not.
I've seen the video.
Oh, you seen it? This report from CNN, so take it as you will. CNN like to do the news. Spencer Boston had a message, and that was nothing to stop him from delivering it. Not jail time. Not even jail time. Not even jail time. Boston, 20, was in court Monday in Wilson County, Tennessee, facing a simple marijuana possession charge, according to Wilson County Sheriff's Department Lieutenant Scott Moore. But as he stood to face Judge Hayward Berry, he began expressing his views on why weed should be legalized. So, like I said, this beautiful thing on YouTube, if you watch it on your phone, you can press a home button. It'll drop down to a screen. So you can basically,
iPhones don't do that.
iPhones don't do that, but, alright, so pause the video real quick for you so you can get this image in your mind what this dude look like. Look at this court, just look up.
You ever seen Charles Manson?
No,
Charles Manson.
No, he looks like a straight stoner hippie. Long hair with the goatee, anything.
You describing Charles Manson?
Well, Charles Manson had a crazy look. He has that stoner hippie look.
Yeah, big different looks.
Yes.
Huge
so just not YouTube. Google man smokes weed in court while doing the court marijuana charge, whatever. So you can get a good picture of what this man looks like. As to amplify his point, he reached into his jacket and slipped out a single marijuana cigarette, which I guess in our terms is what is called a joint.
It was a joint.
J, if you will.
J.
Not the J as
not a blue jay.
Not shooting the J.
Yeah, not shooting the J.
Or a blue jay like the bird that flies.
Or the racial slurs J. Yep. Continue.
Oh, okay. He then pulled out a box of matches. Damn, he lit that thing with a match. Oh man, you know how stupid he'll be. Cause like I had.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
I messed with a box of matches before lighting a cigarette, and there's one time I was like.
So you gotta be smooth with it.
Yeah, he probably did like. Let me tell you something here, Mr. Judge.
Or I like to imagine him like, let me tell you something here, Mr. Judge.
Hold on. So you're not supposed to be doing that.
Hey, hold up.
By the time he lights that up, like, there's already like 5 people who told him about that. Sir, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Hold up.
Hold up.
It's a punctuation to my point.
And then he pulled out boss matches, and you guessed it, he lit it up. Boston got in several quick inhales before security personnel realized what was happening. So what they thought was going on.
You need to watch the video. CNN definitely misplayed that. You need to watch the video.
I'll watch it in a second.
Yeah.
They detained Boston and escorted him out to the courthouse. Someone's thinking, you see, that's what I'm thinking about the rules. Hold on, wait a second, what are you doing there?
Wait a minute.
Like a Dave Chappelle sketch or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Walking around the room.
Yeah.
LGBTQ. The alphabet boys.
That's like this little. You remember the little sketch on when he did the comedy show in Washington D.C. He was like his buddy Chip. He was like he was smoking a blunt with Dave Chappelle to walk around. I'm going to ask that cop. Hey, take it easy, buddy. You're on Fifth Street.
Yeah, you're on Fifth Street.
Boston messages came out at a cost. The Wilson County Sheriff's Department in Boston said that Boston was charged with disorderly conduct and simple possession of marijuana. So 2 marijuana charges for the price of 1.
Jeez.
And
he's got 10 days in jail too.
Boston was held in contempt of court for his action. He served tales of 10 days. I mean, but he's got $3,000 bond. So I mean, it's not worth spending $300 just to serve 10 days. His next court case will be April 15th. So let me look at this video real quick. So why? Speak on this while I look at this video. I said speak on this while I look at this video.
All the way down. Man, yeah, so I just think it's wild, but like I said, I saw the video. I think he only hit it once or twice, but you're about to watch it now.
So like when they came in, did someone like,
tackle him? No, it was some old dude, and he put the hand behind his. I'm not sure what he did with the blunt, but here we go. See, it was 6 times. Like I was saying, you seen the article and it said 6 times, and it was just like not 6 times.
He just basically, you know what? This is what I think about the rules.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he had a match. Did he light it with a match, or was it a lighter?
No, it was a lighter.
That's what I'm saying. So
no, it was a match. It was a match.
How do you, I didn't see that part. Well, I was seeing the shit then, because he's doing it. And then he said, and then another thing, and then he got grabbed like that. And then,
hey, don't put it out. That's some Afghan kush right there.
And the security officer was like, I got you, fam. Like, wait till you get to the hallway.
Like the cop that spoke of Snoop Dogg. You saw on Twitter. I think
Yeah.
he's like his cop security guy.
I don't know who he was.
Yeah.
I didn't see his uniform.
Yeah. There's a picture of Snoop Dogg with Kobe, and it had a zoom in, and that Kobe's eyes red as shit.
Damn, man. Shouts out to Kobe.
I mean, that's why I comment, like, everybody, if you're around Snoop Dogg, you gotta smoke, I think.
Well, you're getting second-hand smoke, maybe third-hand smoke.
Although I think Snoop Dogg's the type of guy that's like, no, you hitting this.
Truth be told, you can get fourth-hand smoke. That's like if you know like Snoop Dogg's cousin, yeah, you get high. Fourth-hand smoke.
What?
Huh?
What's fourth-hand smoke?
Like, if you know my cousin and I'm smoking, you're getting high with me. That's how strong Snoop Dogg's bud is.
Oh. So what's third hand?
Third hand is if you know me.
So if I just think about Snoop Dogg, I'm high.
If you know.
If you know him.
Yeah, like you gotta know him. Like, you gotta get to know him.
So soon as me and Snoop Dogg into a acquaintance relationship.
And he calls you Pizzle. Yeah.
T-Pizzle.
Or Tizzle.
Tizzle to the pizzle.
Tizzle like the steak.
It's sizzling.
It's sizzling. Straight grizzling.
Okay. But so this past weekend, of course, the NFL they released their season awards. So here it is as follows: MVP, Ravens quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, nice. No, you can't just run by that. That's your quarterback. You've been advocating him all year.
Yeah, no. I mean, I knew he was going to win MVP because no one. It was out him and Russell Wilson, but Russell Wilson didn't play like Lamar Jackson.
So what do you think about those Panther fans? Mostly predominantly white.
No, hold on. I'm gonna go back to it.
Alright,
That's what
continue
I was
on the
saying.
rest.
Defensive Player of the Year, Patriots cornerback Stephon Gilmore. The
Debate there.
Debate there. He locked down corner all year. I think I don't know.
You won't hear his name next year though. I'm putting it on the table right now.
Oh, probably not. Offensive Player of the Year, Saints wide receiver Michael Thomas.
Beast.
Had a record season. I think he had probably 140.
Can you pull up the stats?
I think 140.
Don't even think about it.
140. I think it's like 140.
And you mentioned somebody had a rebuttal to him, and can you pull up his stats as well? Oh yeah, you did. I do remember who the rebuttal was, but let's find out. Let me hear Mike Thomas' stats real quick.
He ended up having 149 catches, 1,725 yards, and 9 touchdowns.
Did he lead the league in anything?
Jesus Christ, man. That's going off there with the fine.
Alright, well, while you look that up, who was the person that you had a rebuttal against? Not you, but somebody asked you about a rebuttal?
No, it's not a rebuttal. It's only simply stated that Christian McCaffrey should have won Offensive Player of the Year.
Well, can we look up McCaffrey's stats for me?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right
Since you
now.
can't find out who led the lead and...
Alright, so just rushing alone, he did 287 carries, 1,387 yards, and 15 touchdowns.
Oh, that's decent.
And
Let me hear
shit, receiving. I received that he already caught like 116 catches.
Jeez, and my time was at the 145.
This is better right here.
Maybe McCaffrey is a better choice.
Here we go. 2019. This is where we at. Let's see here. Yeah, 116 catches, 1,000 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
So he was only away from Mike Thomas about 4 games.
So yeah, I can see where that comes
You
from.
can see
But I guess it all comes down to
winning.
winning in a sense.
Winning.
Yeah, winning in a sense.
That's a big, huge thing. To win an award, you have to win.
Comeback Player of the Year was Titans quarterback Ryan Tannehill. He didn't do shit this game.
Who was that again?
Ryan Tannehill.
No, what do you win?
Comeback Player of the Year.
How do you win comeback player of the year? There's no explanation to it?
He threw the ball decent, but
Yeah.
he just gave the ball to Derrick Henry. That's all he really did.
I mean, every quarterback, if you notice, pretty much almost every good quarterback has a great running back. And if you're a decent quarterback, you get a great running back, makes your game a whole lot easier. You just do play action. That's Redskins. When the Redskins got a good running back, they're gonna do good. What's next?
Offensive Rookie of the Year, Cardinals quarterback Kyle Murray. I don't know. I really didn't watch much.
Beast. I've seen him play a couple times.
I didn't see much Cardinal game. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Nick Bosa, of course.
Who was that?
Nick Bosa, 49ers.
Defensive player there. Yep. Okay. What was
Coach
funny
Nick-
was he got drafted to the Chargers. How did he get rid of that?
No. That's his brother, Joey Bosa.
Oh, okay.
I think he won Defensive Player of the Year 2 years ago. I think.
Damn.
Or was he rookie last year? No. He's been here in the league for like 3 or 2 years. Yeah.
Family must be proud.
I was saying, there's too many fucking players in the NFL. That's why I like basketball a little more than football, because there's just too many players.
If you go, it's like 20 positions.
Too many positions, too many players.
Fuck.
Anyway, Coach of the Year, Ravens, John Harbaugh.
Another Ravens player. Not player, but.
11-5 record.
What were y'all last year?
We made the playoffs.
Pretty much the same team, though, right?
No, we didn't have Mark Ingram. That was I think
Huge difference.
I think that was a huge difference for having Mark Ingram. And then
Well,
picked up Earl Thomas.
Can you look up Mark Ingram's stats for me? I want to see what his stats is compared to this year to last year. You know what I mean? Was he consistent, or did he greatly improve? And that could have
No,
been.
he has decently year last year because he was with the Saints last year with Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, but with. You know what I mean? But with.
So this year he did 202 carries, 1,018 yards, and 10 touchdowns.
Damn. What did he do last year?
Last year.
There was 3 running backs.
He had 625 yards last year with 6 touchdowns.
See, it was 6 touchdowns.
But that's what I'm saying. But he was more of a backup back to Kamara, but he still ran a lot because the year before that he did 1,124 yards.
Was Ingram the 6th? I think he might have been the 3rd string on that team. I think there was another good running back.
No. That was when he first when he was a rookie in the league with Pierre Thomas and Damn, who's the other? Was it Dennis Sproles then?
Adrian Peterson got there too.
He had like 2 games.
I'm just saying he was there.
And then offensive coach of the year, Greg Roman, which I hate.
Greg Roman, offensive coach of the year. Oh, you're on another Ravens.
Yeah,
So you want an offensive coach of the year, MVP, and fucking. Oh, you want coach of the year?
Coach of the year.
Coach of the year, assistant coach of the year, and MVP.
And MVP, that's correct.
Woo!
It was a good year, but I mean, they won a
It
Super Bowl.
obviously didn't do anything.
I mean,
Lost to the.
I mean, to be honest with you, it was a lot better than I thought, and probably a lot of people thought beginning of the year. Because I mean, I didn't even think. I mean, I thought we'll at least maybe 9-7, but I didn't think we'll be 11. We would be lost like 2 games this whole year, 3 games this whole year. But you know, it's always next year. You know,
Can only improve.
we can only improve.
Unless you're the
The
Redskins.
only thing that Baltimore needs, I think, is just a go-to receiver. That's it. They got decent tight ends, but you need a receiver.
Definitely need a deep threat. Just something for distraction.
I think a deep threat, pick up like a decent deep threat and a decent go-to play, and that'd be alright.
Antonio Brown.
No, that's too much of a distraction.
Can you imagine him acting a fool in that locker room?
I mean, he can.
He
but-
can.
He can, but I don't see that happening. I really don't. I hope not. He can go to the XFL.
I can take him to the Redskins. As Redskins fans, I think we all speak that. Give us Antonio Brown because we're not the ones in the stadium, in the locker room. Just throw him the ball, he will catch it. Pretty sure. Anyways.
Yeah, he's still a solid player.
Yeah. So.
That CTE man, Vontaze Perfect just messed that man up.
It's gonna be a documentary on Antonio Brown. It's gonna be a documentary on him.
So have you been in tasked much with the coronavirus?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Cool. I'll look it up. It came from China once again.
Once again.
We've been dogging China, I think, a good amount and a decent amount of our episodes.
Oh, you mean China once again?
Yeah.
I thought you meant once again talking about China.
See, I haven't even been looking up into it. I thought I was actually dealing with Corona's the beer because people have been posting a lot of those memes about it. I was like, what? Why? I was like, why the fuck does a virus come from a beer?
No, man. See, what it came from was supposedly. I mean, I don't. Not fact check me on this, but supposedly it comes from eating like not good animal meat. Like supposedly it came from bat soup, and I saw a picture of the soup.
Yeah, bat soup. Yeah. Japanese, like
You
not
seen a
Japanese,
picture of
but Chinese, like all those Asians, man, they eat wild food.
Have you seen the
man.
picture of this bat soup?
Yeah,
It's
I've seen
legitimately
it.
just a bat cut up in half, and they
Yeah.
just dip the top half of the bat
Why would
in
you
the
eat
soup.
something that
Yeah,
looks
like
like a rat with wings?
It is a rat with wings. But yeah, so they got a disease from that because the coronavirus is just an animal virus until a human picks it up. And the only way a human can pick it up is like from like that.
Yeah, like mad cow disease, like
Yeah.
like how I think the zombie apocalypse was.
Yeah, and once it hits a human, it
Yeah.
can spread fast
It
to
spreads
humans.
fast.
That's how the coronavirus
I
works.
did find some stats about. So right now, this I looked this up. Like I think at the beginning of the week, it may have changed by now, but it killed 132 people, and then 6,150 people are infected.
I'm gonna get me that's pepper. I'll be right back. Just keep talking about it.
Talking about what? I don't know much about this coronavirus.
You're looking it up. Just keep talking about what you're finding.
Oh,
Jeez,
yeah, true
man.
that, man. I'm sorry.
You got a phone in your hand.
I wasn't even thinking. Hold up, people. Man, let me tell you something. There was one time I walked down the street and saw a dog just walking by, and it was a good day. This was like when I was like 12 years old. Let's see here. January, we analyzed data. First 425 confirmed cases in Wuhan to determine the epidemic. We collect information, demographic characters, exposed history and illness timelines. Among the first 425 patients with confirmed NCIP, the median age was 59 years and 56% were males. The moderate case of 55% with the onset before January 1st, 2020. Linked to the Honan seafood wholesale market compared to, as get on my face, 8.6% of the subsequent cases. The mean incubation period, this is just a bunch of nonsense.
So what's going on in there, man?
Nothing. I just read a bunch of nonsense, low as I could.
Well, here's the thing I do know about it.
Let me hear it.
China is for some reason.
Oh, there's some death in the Philippines. No, it's the person outside of China.
Yeah,
Shit.
and actually this morning there's a case found in Boston. But so I was like, that's why I wasn't worried about it. We're on the East Coast. We're so far away from it. But now the first one is in Boston. But suppose this virus is so very contagious. We can't do an antibiotic on it because once you figure it out, the rest of them be like, okay, so that's how you killed him. So we won't do that. But anyways, and China's for some reason been very mute about what's going on.
Of course.
5 million people got released from China after the outbreak happened. So China knew the outbreak was going on, let 5 million people leave, and then stopped everything.
Mm-hmm.
To be like, oh, we tried, guys, we tried. 5 million fucking people, like but yeah, they keep it very mute. Whenever a scientist or a doctor tries to post something up on their social media in China, just to let people know what's going on, it somehow gets removed, deleted, all that shit. But supposedly with this thing, by the time it gets released, this is going to be irrelevant. It's either going to be dead or it doesn't mean anything like all the rest of them.
I think zombie apocalypse was going to start in 2 weeks.
Yeah, be
Put
wild.
that down.
Yeah, but like zombie apocalypse, it's not doing that.
Huh?
It's not doing zombie apocalypse shit though. They're just dying.
Yeah, they're gonna come back to life as zombies.
Damn. But yeah, but supposedly one of my coworkers are.
Aaron, if a zombie bit me, will you shoot me or will you let me turn?
I think I have to shoot you.
What if I say
No, I'll have to. Well, where did he bite you at? Neck?
He bit my.
Oh, I'm cutting your wrist off first.
Cutting my wrist.
Yeah, we're
off.
going to experiment, and I'll keep cutting higher if I need to. If I see the infection spread. You go with wrist. Wrist is gone immediately if you pitch it. Like, it depends on how much time I got. But if like the zombie bit you, I shot the zombie, and then I got you. I might go high up on the pinky.
He bit a little bit of my fingernail.
Well, man, just to be safe, still lose that hand, bro.
I think so.
just to be safe.
Well, hopefully it'll be my right hand if you catch my drift instead of my left.
Why would you want to have your left?
You know.
No, I don't.
You know.
But,
so I won't have no more dates with Latina Henderson. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but would you rather have your right hand? Yeah, relearn your life than to jerk off?
By the zombie apocalypse, what I need, I ain't need to be writing shit. Who am I signing a check to? Hey.
I don't know, but what if you gotta hit something? You're gonna throw an axe like,
Yeah. Take these zombies.
Yeah, you take an axe, you're gonna swing it like,
Yeah, give me my Mike's hard.
Instead of hitting him like a man, you're gonna be like, That hurts, see? It was unnatural. You can't do that. But yeah, man, you're losing that hand. What about me? What if I get bit right here?
I'm gonna let you turn.
And do what with it?
I don't know. I might try to do the Shaun the Dead.
Yeah. Put a thing around my neck.
Put a thing around your neck. Nobody would know you're back there. I won't tell nobody you're back there.
Back in the shed back there?
Back in the shed back there, yeah. And then that's how, that's how our community will crash because of that. Because one little detail I didn't want to mention to somebody.
And all of a sudden I break out.
Every zombie movie ever. I want to be cliche as shit when it comes to the zombie apocalypse. Like every zombie movie.
Would you stay here if the zombie apocalypse happens?
Stay here for what?
The zombie apocalypse.
I'm moving to Thule Line.
You're moving to... But you're keeping me back there.
Yeah.
So I know where he is.
I'll drive over here, see what's going on. I'll let you go in the pool for a little bit,
Roar. Roar.
Don't have to worry about cleaning it up no more. You're just like pissed off, you're like, oh,
nasty. Nasty water.
Oh.
Kryptonite water.
Because I think sooner or later, because I've been thinking a lot, because I do that in my job, because that's just what I do, it's just boring up there. In 20 years, why either robots going to take over or zombies?
20 years, what year would that be? 2040?
2040.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll be 60 years old. No, shit, fuck me.
What? He's 60 years old. Jesus. People live
He
like
fucked me all up when he said 2040. I thought, nah, it's got to be 40 years. 20, not be 46.
No, he's happy
I
60.
ain't gonna be doing shit, man.
I'm gonna be 60 in 20 years.
I guess you gotta see how I'll be, man.
But you know, the coronavirus. I work with my coworkers. They're I think their brother or sister's a doctor, and
The coronavirus people?
Of the coronavirus people? No, they're doctors, man.
Oh,
They're just regular doctors. And there's like a doctor note going around to say send it to your friends and family. And it says something about keep your throat wet. Because
hey, keep that throat wet.
yeah. Keep that when you lean back like that, it cuts your side of your face off.
I know. I wanted to emphasize when I said that.
But oh yeah, keep your throat wet, so I suppose the virus can get into your throat. I don't remember if it was 5 seconds or 10 minutes, but I think it's 10 minutes. But by what I mean keep your throat wet, you don't have to continuously drink. You just gotta behave. Why did I do that over mine?
Gotcha.
I get a dog pissing on another dog. I had dogs pissing, the dogs come up pissing on my piss immediately. Like, keep your throat wet. That means, like, just make me feel thirsty.
That's going to be the title of the
episode. Mm-hmm. Keep your throat wet.
Keep your throat.
A wet throat.
No, keep your throat wet. Put ... at the end.
I think people are going to be
Can you put
disappointed.
emojis on
No,
it?
man, I'm not going to put emojis.
Put a winky face on it.
No, man. But, that'd be weird. Like, you go to YouTube, you're looking for keep your throat wet, and you find us, and it's not what you're expecting. But you see 2 dudes, and the dude, somebody watching, okay.
You end up seeing 2 girls with 1 cup mess around. We'll see that.
I
see
didn't
that.
watch.
See that horrors again?
Are you asking me to watch it?
No, actually watch it. Maybe we should do like, you know how people do reaction videos? Maybe we should do that.
To what?
To 2 girls and 1
I'd rather not, bro.
You rather not?
But I think both those girls died. I
think they did too.
That's a snuff film.
It started out so good though.
Didn't it?
They started kissing, and then it just pans out. And usually when porn pans out, it goes to something else. No, it goes right into this shit.
I mean, it did go to something else. What's the shit?
No, it literally went from she's like this, and then the other one's over top, like a water fountain. Good times, man. What we looking like now?
I think it's at 20 minutes.
20, 50.
Do we do like topics? Then you play some music. Let's get something to talk about.
Oh yeah. So Brendan was here last weekend, and I was bored, so we was in the living room watching. And you know what I watched last weekend? Step Up. Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum and that chick.
Mm-hmm.
Is she from Hunger Games? No, that's not.
No, that was actually his wife.
Is that
They
the girl
actually
from The
got
Office? Oh, never mind.
No, she actually got married to Channing Tatum. So I hated that movie whatsoever. I hated Channing. That's why I hated Channing Tatum to Step Up, because I actually got dragged into watching that movie back. I think it was like 13
So
or 14.
you hated him due to resentment.
Yeah, dude, resentment watching this stupid ass. I gotta watch a white dude dance for 2 hours.
With a backwards fitted cap and a white
backwards
t-shirt.
fit. And oh man, cause like I think that movie was released like in 2004, 2005. Just the style back in the day, man, having the big ass. This is 2006.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wore a white beat or something.
No, he did, but he wore like the baggy ass I'm talking baggy ass pants.
With the sweatpants, right?
No, just pants like jeans.
Damn.
With a baggy ass shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then a undershirt with the backwards fitted cap. And I was like, damn, man. I mean, shit. Style, man. Fuck Channing Tatum. He was like doing all this fucking shit for no reason. He's like, hey, I broke a window, but fuck it, who cares? Let me dance in your shit.
Broke her window.
Yeah, they broke into that's why he ended up getting to the girl, because he had to do community service because he broke into some shit.
Damn.
And he had 2 black dudes with him. And Channing Tatum's smart. He's white. He's like, no, I ain't gonna give much time as y'all. I don't get community service till y'all getting 2 years. You know. So
Yeah, they got 2 years.
No, he took the blame.
Mm.
He's like, no, I got this. Go over.
I got this.
Y'all go over there. Like, damn, dude, we already got coffee. You should have told us like 20 minutes ago. Anyway, that'll be. I think that'll be it. Off of the hatred of that, and you know, hit the like.
Nope.
No.
Oh, he keeps doing this.
What?
That doesn't hit. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you can't hit the like. I thought you were doing the click here for the.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, just hit the like, comment, subscribe. Oh, come on, hit him.
Like, share,
If
subscribe.
you didn't know that Poliworld, the Pokemon, invented that.
Hollywood. Oh yeah,
He was like, go out, I choose you, Poliworld. Ah! That bitch went.
Like, share, subscribe, leave comments. What else can I do? Let us know.
Let us know how we feel. Yeah, that's it.
Stay beautiful. Your peeps.
I was trying to do that. I was trying to do that cool thing what people do. Like throw the hat.
Maybe I'll end it when the hat gets thrown. And